the souvenirs. That's kind of jacked up. Anyway, Friday night concert. It's going to be about 8:30, 8:45, and the sun's behind the clouds. Stevenson Motorsports. And all the others. We're about to start the Continental Tire 150.
Everybody's walking. Wow.
Activity here in the garages. This is just the way it is at Watkins Glen. Normal day. Saturday, right after the Continental Tire 150.
Number 23 come through. If you have any questions, we'll be glad to answer those for you. You can step on down as the car progresses through tech.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here, my name is Jeff Carter. I'm the WeatherTech Series Manager, Technical Manager. What we've got going on here is post-qualifying technical inspection. What we thought we'd do today is just have a little explanation of what's going on here. So, WeatherTech proposed 4 classes. We've got a prototype challenge, GTLS, and GTD. This is a GTD car. These are all GT3 specs. This is a 450D3R. It's about a $700,000.
700 grand, dude.
I believe they just qualified second. Okay, so what happens here is we've got a partnership here at Decker. Johnny Mack here is
Not that bad.
We'll talk a little bit about Decker here in a minute. IMSA and WeatherTech, we've got a partnership with Decker. And so before we move any further, let me just let Johnny explain who Decker is and what they do for us.
Yes, my name is Jonathan McCormick. Everybody calls me Johnny Mack. And we partnered with IMSA here as a technical partner. And what we do is we oversee the safety and technical area as the 4 classes come through. We work in conjunction with IMSA to make sure that all of the cars that come through meet the regulations and standards that IMSA has put forth. A little history on DECRA. We are a 91-year-old company, originally out of Germany, and we are in the automotive industry. We oversee and actually perform 26 million auto emissions and safety tests globally. We're in 50 countries. History, and I'll turn it back over to any questions.
you're coming up with your questions, let me just give you a quick little oversight of what's going on here. You'll notice here on the windshield, Decker decal, this is a tank inspection decal. These cars go through the safety inspection on Thursday before they run. Once they clear safety inspection, it comes through for a basic initial technical inspection. So every car that you see in the paddock is going to have this green decal in the upper left-hand corner of the windshield or on the side of the tub in the DC class. What that means is it's come through this inspection process, starting here. This is a flat mat where we measure all of the ride height and the dimensional wheelbase overhangs, overall width, rear wing setback, rear wing height, all these other configurations. You see the guys get started putting in a set amount of air into all the tires because, as you know, in a road car, when your car doesn't have enough air in it, it looks like the tire's bulging. Well, that means you're riding a little bit lower. In this case, these guys work in millimeters, which isn't very much. So we have a standard set pressure. I think it's 32 psi. Look at 30 psi. So 30 psi. So he's rolling over here. This is set right now to make sure this car is at its maximum minimum optimization. So they're just going to go around the car and all these areas. One of the things that Decker has done in conjunction with IMSA this year is they've taken some of their technology from part of the 26 million global inspections that Johnny was telling me about, and they've created this application for us. You'll see Buck over here. He's over here. He's working this smart app right here, and what he's doing is logging. When these guys start shouting out numbers, he's going to start logging all that information into this tablet. In the old days, it was pencil and paper. The problem with that is the paper goes in a folder. The folder goes in the trailer. I go home. We want to know what happened, and the truck's riding down the road with all the paper. So we've got this cool lab. Syncs globally at the end of the day, goes to a server, and the story is we get all this information back at home on our NASCAR server, and we can query it, we can use it. Another little dirty word that we're talking about here is balance of performance. You might hear that BOP. What that is that's a process where the sanctioning body takes all these different platforms, like rear engine, 8-cylinder, twin turbo, 6-cylinder, all these different kinds of platforms, and try to make them as equal as they can so they perform equally on the track. Extremely difficult process. But in doing that, you have to understand the configuration of the car so you know what the car looked like when it actually made those lap times. So what these guys are doing now is they're checking all these various things. Hawk's getting ready to add all this in at the end of the day. When we get back to the boardroom and decide if this car was too fast or not fast enough, we can go back to our tablet app and say, how high was the rear wing setback? What was the wing angle? What was the ride height? So all these things happen on every car. After qualifying, it's the top 3 cars in each class, so 4 classes. These guys, the truck will roll 12 cars through here in the next hour-ish. So this is the first step. The next step, once we get all these other dimensional checks done, it'll come over here to the lift. This lift, I'm happy to say, was never certified 2 days ago. So safety is no accident, as they say.
Alright, dude, we're gonna move over? Or no? No.
Could you tell me how many million inspections Decker has every year?
Usually a Honda that won the first 2 races of the season at Daytona and Sebring back. Third round. Time.